Hello and welcome to Joyless Gaming and Injustice 2 ability analysis. No particular reason, looking at Enchantress. You'll have to forgive me, I'm a little scatterbrained and she's kind of all over the place. So I'll start with Barrier Spell. This is a meter burn edition of the Down 2, which normally that means that she takes meter damage instead of health damage while that's active. But while you meter burn it, while you're standing in this area, you get reduced damage. You take reduced damage. So yes, while you're in this bubble, you take reduced damage from special moves. Regular old buttons, you'll still get hurt the same amount, it seems. But as long as that's active, special moves will do about 1/4 of their actual damage. So 75% damage reduction from special moves is still not nothing. The next move is Eclipso's Grasp. This is air down forward 1 and down back 1. Now, it has a pretty limited range, but when you're in that range, you get to push your opponent away or pull them forward, which, you know, seems like doesn't have all that much application, but it does have some application in that you can bring them in for a cross-up. So mess with their blocking if you want, but also while they're airborne you can just sort of push them away or keep them close if you feel like it. Next there is Split Personality. Now this replaces her trait, and it can be, you can pick which one of the three you are. You can stay in the middle, you can be the front one, you can be the rearward one. And yeah, the camera does shift. But that's, whichever one you pick is as you, forward trait, back trait, or just regular old trait. That is where the attacks will originate. So if you pick the rearward one, you're not going to get extra range, but if you pick the front one, you are closer than they might otherwise think. It really is a gimmick. I don't know whether or not it's worth replacing her trait, but it is worth noting that I think this was a special move that Zatanna had in Injustice 1. The next one is Demon's Dissolve. Now, it modifies her parry, down back 3, adds a meter burn to it. And simply what this does is it allows the parry to also parry a projectile. Actually, no. Correction. It makes it so that the parry only parries projectiles. You lose the ability to parry a normal once you meter burn it, but you'd use that if a projectile is incoming. And gives you the same property as the regular parry. Since I already showed it off there, I will skip to the next one, which is Banishing Blast. Back forward 1. This replaces her move called Hell's Gate, which is her projectile reflect. And it gives her a projectile. It's pretty slow, and it's a high, and it doesn't even go full screen. But you can meter burn it, which is, again, slower on startup, but does become a mid and goes full screen. Sadly, it does not consume enemy projectiles. However, some use it has. Despite what the move list says, the meter burn is actually plus on block at very close range, so you can use that, and you're actually slightly plus. And as long as it jails into the high, then you can use it as a block string. Although that will still catch them if they can poke you out of that one. And the next one is Another Dimension. Now this changes Hell's Gate, this move, back forward 1, so that when you meter burn it, you teleport. And you can teleport in front, you can teleport further away, You can be right behind them, so you can actually use this to reflect a projectile. Okay, apparently you can't combo from the reflected projectile, but... it still adds damage. The next move is Divinity Spell, down, down 1. This doesn't replace anything. And what it allows her to do is generate super meter while holding. You can let go of 1 whenever you want. It has a full duration, which generates almost 2 full bars. I don't think you'd have many circumstances where you can use that, but, you know, block your opponent from approaching, charge up some meter, as long as they don't have lots of projectiles, or a teleport. It's situational use, but, you know, it's something. And finally, save the best till last, Hypnotic Spell. This is back forward 2. It replaces the normal back forward 2, which is a sort of combo ender, with this long stun state. You cannot combo from it meterlessly, and they can block, but you can go for a setup. You know, hard to block type stuff. It can be annoying, but it's significantly plus on hit, which gives you ample opportunity to set up one of those and any kind of follow-up afterwards. And when you meter burn it, you can combo from it. You can even get one of these, I think. So you can, in theory, just use this as a better combo tool, because normally you do that. But now you've got this as a combo starter and ender. This is a 2-slot ability. I think I forgot to mention that Banishing Blast is also 2 slots. I'll have to put a note in the video. So yeah, you lose your sort of ender and the ability to get health back from it, but you get a combo starter slash ender that gives you a restand into setup. You can go for a grab, you can go for a cross up. World is yours, basically. And that is it for Enchantress. She's got slightly more than the sort of average, but she does have some interesting things. Some, you know, less useful, but some really quite annoyingly practical things, particularly a Hypnotic Spell. It's sort of the real thing. If you're going to be going for abilities with Enchantress, that's one of the ones you're going for. Really annoying combos and setups and plus frames. Oh my. Like and subscribe, I guess, if you like or want. I don't know. I always feel weird asking people to do that. And, bye for now.